What's up, YouTube? It's Nice Man. 72 coming at you from the hashtag Dirty South. Oh, man. Hey, man, just appreciate all the shout outs and stuff going on outside the hobby for me. Appreciate it. Means a lot. Y'all that know what's going on. Thank you. Means a lot. Gotta rep my naps, but I gotta rep my O's too. Oh, man. Yeah, got a little bit of a headache tonight. Maybe with some rain, y'all. Hurting. I wanted to do a mail day. I got Mailbin in. Share a couple things I got. Hat's bothering me here. Trying to get that mother straight. There we go. Anywho, I wanted to share a couple things. What I got. I actually got this in a auction for I about fell out. I got these in a got these bad boys in. Last of the ones that are, so I'm probably going to send those off to SGC, get them graded. And speaking of SGC, I got some SGC over here. So we'll look at that too. But I've been going back through my stuff from the 80s, and that's just been a lot of fun. So did that. I got this. I got it, the 87 Topps Barry Bonds. It's not the Tiffany or anything. It's just a regular card, but a mint 9. These are going up, and got that for 30 bucks. That was pretty good. PSA 9. Do not have this Barry Bonds, believe it or not. Didn't have it. And then the gentleman that I guess I bought that from, I was floored. He sent me not one, but 2 live and rookie cards with the Braves. Excellent condition. I'll add that. I've got him, but you can never go wrong with more Glavin. And then he, I can't believe it. I mean, I just can't. Yeah, I'm gonna show it again. And then sent the Topps. And if you'll notice on the back of that card, the way that card looks, that bright pink, yeah, that's probably as good as it's going to get. That's that glow in the dark backwards. I got to looking. I don't think this person realized what they sold me, because it was indicated not to be the refractor. And I don't have much 90s stuff, but I did want to get kind of looking around. Golly, that's a corner killer. Get that motherfucker. Rip this open. Anyway. What the hell? Shrink wrap. Not shrink wrap, but that's right. I don't think that she realized once. I don't think they realized what they sent me. that in a good penny sleeve so it's cheap. I mean, it's just, which it came not even protected. It didn't even come in a top loader. So I'm not even going to get started. And then I'm going to get started on the next two. But, oh, Scotch tape. Really? But then we get my hands on these. Take them out of the top loaders here. They're good top loaders, Scotch tape on it, hopefully. But, oh yeah, that's how you do it. Got that Ken Griffey Sterling with the film still on it. Got two of them. Top's finest, right? Top's finest Sterling, Ken Griffey. I was able to score me two of those. I think they're getting harder and harder to find. They're not priced real bad unless they're already graded. But they're getting hard to find. So I figured I better jump on it. It was a good deal. Jumped on it. Jump on it. Do my SGC. I was really surprised SGC. I actually contacted them. They said that they weren't going to grade it, but they would encapsulize it. I've got three 2020 Topps Jordan Alvarez rookie card cup cards. And the thing is that all three are era cards. It doesn't have the tops on it. Got a 10 on that one. Got a 10 on that one. Doesn't say error on it, but there's no Topps insignia on it. And a 9.5. I was really surprised by that. And I was surprised the older I didn't get an email this thing was coming back. It's been there for a while. And yeah, while we're doing this too, I want to put the banners across here. But I'm gonna keep moving them. But I gotta give a shout out to Bobbles. He's the one that turned me on to the All-Star Game complete sets for 2018 and 2019 to get those cards and get them graded. So that's what I've done. I've invested in a couple of boxes. I'm sitting on a couple of boxes to see what they'll do. I know the 2018 last one just sold for $200 on eBay, and there ain't no more out there. So, and I've got a submission ready for them already sent, and then I got two boxes of it I'm sitting on. But anywho, without further ado, the next ones are all the spillover from the Topps Complete All-Star Game, and on these, this is the sets that you got like from Target or Walmart. I guess Target really. But it's got the silver foil, and so these are not like mass produced like your all-star ones that you're picking out with that colorful symbol. But anyway, there's the Tatis. It's got a 10 gem mint. And you can see that all-star there in the corner. They got the 10. So thank you, Bobbles, on the Tatis. Juan Soto, 10 gem mint. And that's with the all-star on there. All these are all-stars. Next one's Pete Alonso, 10 gem mint. And then Jeff McNeil with the Mets, 10 gem mint. And these were the cards that were in the pack together. You got a little pack, and these were the cards with it. I guess the special variations. And then the lowest scored one was Eloy Jimenez with the white jersey, 9.5. You can count that as a low score. Then you got the Vladdy All-Star, 10 gem mint. And then on the submission, I threw 2 of these in there. I had these from, these are the Glaber Torres Ricky cards from the complete set. Not the limited edition, but just the complete set. Got a 9 on that one. And then got a 10 gem mint on that one. So I was really happy with these. I'll work on those later. Those are actually going to be listed on my eBay store, Cotton Top Cards on eBay. Then also just a couple of things to go over about from the hobby I thought was pretty cool. Oh, there's a couple of channels that I'm throwing out. One of them I just did just a minute ago is Central Valley Cards CVC. If you like some of the late 80s, 90s stuff, check him out. He's new to the community, and he's really cool. He does some cool videos. I enjoy watching his stuff. And then another YouTube channel I found that's just started up really cool is called Rippin' One Handed, and the reason is that he's only I think it's his left arm is amputated below the elbow, but he's super cool, and he rips stuff, man. He's got some cool cards he's shown. He's got a video up on Topps Project 2020 on what he's got on his side when he's done. So that's a pretty cool videos. Say go over and do that. And then 2 other channels. One of them I've been watching, but I want to make sure I throw it, get it out there. Is Brad S. is the YouTube channel. Brad has done SGC submissions. It's pretty funny. He was doing some of them reveals like on his lunch break, which was pretty cool. So he'd be at lunch and work. He'd do his videos. Pretty cool. Usually he's got some other stuff out there too. Some other card collections that are really cool that aren't sports related. So y'all go over to Brad S. channel, check his content out. It's pretty cool. He's one of the ones I watch regularly. He's one I subscribe to, and all these channels I subscribe to. These 4. The other one is CRT Sports Card. He's pretty big. He's not new or anything, but he's got a series out right now going over the Topps Project 2020. Pretty analytical guy. So if you, for example, you like what Chili has done in some of his earlier videos on SGC grading compared to other card gradings, and what Bobbles has done with sales and stuff, if you really like analytical stuff like that, I'd suggest to check out CRT Sports Card. And he's actually got some like internet channel or something. I don't know if it's Facebook or a platform like that, or it's just like he's got his own internet channel. I haven't really jumped into it, but I just enjoy watching the videos. It's pretty informative stuff. So, go over and check these guys out. And then sports. A couple things I want to talk about was, I guess, Sports Card Investor has backed up and punted on his opinion on Topps Project 2020. I guess he was getting some heat and stuff, and I don't know if he reached out to Blake Jameson, the artist that's did these cards back here, the Mattingly and the Cal Ripken that I have. But he was on his channel today. He posted on Sports Card Investor. Go watch it. It's pretty good. And then, I agreed with a lot of stuff he said, but I think and I said earlier, he missed the point about this being small pieces of art that everybody can afford and get, and that a lot of people that aren't sports cards enthusiasts are getting because of who the artist is, because they can't readily afford pieces of art that these artists normally do. And I think even Blake maybe said that as well. Pretty good video. Let's see. Oh, speaking of Topps Project 2020, shoot you over. You need to go over and check out Bart, the PSA guy, card guy. He had some concerns about the secondary market with returns, and looks like that's happened with him. So I think it's he's salty video, but I would say that would be a good one to watch, especially if you're buying stuff. More so if you're selling some of these Topps Project 2020 cards. Get that. Something he did mention, and I would suggest too, on eBay returns, is that when I had somebody that said they didn't like the SGC holder. Well, I made sure that I used high quality pictures. I even stated they were vendor provided pictures that you get for free off of SGC. Those are high definition, high quality pictures that you can do for your listings. In that what's being purchased is the card, and it's not the holder. The holder is only there for protection of the card, and you're not buying the vendor's slab. You're buying the card contained within. And I had articulated all that stuff, and I won the refund. I won not having to pay that refund, and that was $200. That was $200. Which is kind of weird because then he left me a good review. That's twice that's happened. I won 2 refunds, and both of them end up putting good comments. So I'm just lucky. But that's something to remember, is that when you're listing these, that the slab, you're not selling the SGC slab. You're selling the card within the slab, and the SGC is a third-party vendor that provides protection, articulated, that way down in the details, that it's a grading service. The card's been deemed to be graded at that. But when, I don't like the SGC hold. That's not a reason for a refund. And I think on Bart's was that they were trying to say, really what happened was the guy bought this card at a high price, and the prices have dropped on that particular card. So he wanted a refund, and maybe found it somewhere else cheaper, but there was a scratch on the case. And, I was like, yeah, dude. And Bart said that he had heard from some folks, and that's what he did. So hopefully he'll win. Y'all, you can make sure you just use some proactive thinking about that selling on eBay. And I've actually gone back on most of my listings and indicated that. Well, I did buy this. I got 2 of these I'm working on. They're collector albums without the hot cartoon anime chicks on it or whatnot, but it's really thin, and there's 9 pages, and It is from Ultra Pro, so it's an Ultra Pro product. Very, very affordable. I should have bought a couple more, but I only bought two. So I've got some cards that I've already started pulling and putting in these. And I'll show you this one real quick, and then I'm going to get off here. This is the one that I've already started. And I'm going through and putting some of my cards that I'm not necessarily going to get, that I'm not getting rid of. They're my PC, but it's two-sided. I never like putting cards back to back. I want to be able to see the back of the card and read the back of the card. But there's 9 of these, 9 pages, 9 slots. It's really thin. So storage is great. It's not the 3-ring binder anymore. So that's really cool. And enjoy it. What's up, Connor? But yeah, it's Ultra Pro Collector's Album. They're on eBay. They're priced. You got to look. There's some that are a couple of high, but the ones I got, they were very, very affordable, and it was free shipping. Those back pages has something similar, but it doesn't have the anime chicks on it or dragons or anything. So I got this so I think there's 10 pages, 9 slot, 10 pages, I think, let me count. Yeah, 10 pages, 9 slots, 10 pages. So if you wanted to do them back to back, you could, but I don't do that. Some of the cards I wanted to get out and be able to look at and enjoy looking at them again. So I've got those. And then, but like I said, pick these up. 2-1 Sotos. I got me some Sterling Honest. I don't have with King Griffey. I don't think they realized they sold me what they sold me. And then the gentleman, yeah, Connor, it's real relaxing, See what you got, kind of mess around, reorganize them, kind of take your mind off of stuff. I picked up the PSA 9, Barry Bonds rookie card. Under 30 is $30. $30. Cheapest I can find it. Stuff's going up. And then I thought it was really nice. The gentleman that sold me that sent me, bam, and then sent me 2 Glavine rookie cards. So I got a Sammy Sosa Fleer rookie card, and then I got 2 Glavines. I mean, he just threw them in. And that Sammy Sosa's a $10 card marked on there. I don't know if it's old or not. I did that. I went over my SGC return. Connor, you might want to rewind and watch it. I did pretty good lick on SGC returns. It was on the 2019 All-Star collection and 2 Gleyber Torres rookie cards from the complete set. So, but I'm going to jump off here, y'all. I hope y'all have a great evening. Hope y'all have enjoyed watching the video. Connor, it's always a pleasure seeing you on here, young man. It's good that you're really active, man. That's cool, especially within the hobby, man. That's awesome. So, collect what you love and love what you collect. Keep your head up, eyes up, head on the swivel. Deuces. Nashman 72's. Oh!